What is up, everybody? My name is Andrew, and welcome back to Space Engineers Survival 2024. This is episode number 48, and we're in space. Following last episode where we took off with the AMG Snowstorm, we're now at the Uranium Outpost in space, and this episode we're going to be tackling one of these unidentified signals. Now, I only see one of them right now. I don't know why that is. We do have two spawning, but I would like to wait for one to be a little bit closer because our jump drive can go up to 2,000 kilometers, but 9,000 kilometers is a bit much. So ideally, we're going to get one that's around 2,000 kilometers, maybe 3,000. It'd be fine if we need to do 2 jumps, but I don't want to be doing like 4 or 5 jumps to get there. That's kind of crazy because we do have to wait for the thing to charge every time we jump. Before we do anything though, one thing I want to do that I missed last episode, or that I missed in the snowstorm, is create a gravity generator. So I'd like to put maybe 2 gravity generators, one in the back right here and one in the front right here, so that the entire ship can be covered in gravity and we don't have to crouch around every corner that we go, or every bend that we go on. Okay, so we're looking for a standard run-of-the-mill gravity generator, not the spherical one, and the standard one needs only 6 gravity components to build. How many do we have on board our ship? That's the real question. We have 53, so we can at least build 2 of these things. So let me go ahead and open this. It's also pressurized in here, and I'd like to put one, I don't think I want to put one in the back room. All right, there we go. That should cover the entire ship. So what I'm curious for is, do we have an option in our info to show, we have, oh, gravity range, perfect. Visualize the range of gravity generators. So I should be able to turn on this option now, show on HUD, and that should show me what my gravity generator range is if I go outside the ship. Ah, yes. Okay, so that is showing that the entire ship is within the range. Okay, so we now have a gravity generator. All right, so what I want to do now is I want to stop by the ice base to grab some ice because we don't actually have any ice on board. We really should have grabbed some from one of our, from either the PAM base or from the other ice base. From one of the PAM bases. They both had a lot of ice, but, oh, that was weird. That looked red for a second. Oh, that's so weird. That's so weird. If I'm in here, it makes this look red. I think that's because of the Space Engineers color thing, the lighting engine. But anyway, yeah, let's stop by the ice base, see if that has any ice for us, and we'll grab any of that we can, and then we'll head on down to that unidentified signal, and we'll have a little bit of a fight. We'll battle that out. All right, let's go to our cockpit. We'll go to our back cockpit. All right, let's get up here. Let's go out here. Oh, you know what? I need to give our console block an image of this. There we go. I think that's pretty cool. We have a little image of the snowstorm right here that you can come and look at on the console block. We're gonna turn our way over to this ice thing. It's gonna take a little while because we are in a large ship, but let's get ourselves positioned nicely. We'll turn back on our dampener so we stop heading in this direction, and let's start heading over to our ice. I'm gonna leave these little ships there, those little flying things. If a Reaver comes and attacks them, those should engage. So those should still be good to fight if they need to. All right, we're going incredibly slowly. Let's get up a little bit more speed. We're gonna go to 50 maybe. And I guess while we're going there, we can walk around the ship. You know, see what needs to be seen. Let's go. Yeah, look at that. We can look out here to see this very nice view of Europa. We can go down here to see even better view of everything because we have these nice windows right here. I just love this ship. This ship is really cool. All right, 2.5. Let's get those dampeners on, and we should be fine to slow down by the time we get there. So I don't really know if we have ice on this base. I don't remember from when we were messing with it before. If we do, we might grab the barista and try and grab as much ice as we possibly can, and then load that onto this ship because we are gonna need ice where we're going. Luckily, none of these, okay, so that one actually does have a timer now. So it looks like once it finally does have a timer, it's got at least 30 minutes. Let's slow down here. I'll let it go a little bit closer. So 30 minutes is enough to do a jump and then get there and fight it, I think. And we're out. All right, we're a little far away from it, but that's fine. We don't need to be exactly there. We are a massive ship. So let's check this, see if we have any ice. Which actually, you know what? We didn't actually make an automated drill here, so we might not have any ice. We don't have any ice. I think what I might do, actually, we do have a mining ship on here, so I think I might use that to grab some ice. Okay, so for that, let's go down to our control panel, and we're gonna depressurize this whole area here. So let's go ahead and hit the open sequence. It's gonna depressurize everything in here. Very good. And once that's depressurized, we can take this ship out, which does have a drill on the front of it and should be able to grab us some stuff. So let's get ready in this thing. You know what? We're actually missing our sound blocks, aren't we? Why are our sound blocks not firing? They're right there. Anyway, let's go ahead with this thing. We have an ion thruster, so we're gonna use that. And we have backup hydrogen thrusters in case we need it. So let's get out there with this thing and get some ice. All right, Espresso's Pride, let's get you some stuff. Let's get you some ice that we can bring back to the snowstorm so that our mission goes well. I really don't know how much ice the AMG Snowstorm is gonna need to fill itself back up, but hopefully when we get to the Prototech base there, it's also gonna have ice on the base. I really don't know what to expect because I've never been to one of these Prototech bases at all. I've never seen them. O2H2 generator's full. Okay, so we're essentially full. So let's get out here. But we don't really have anywhere we can land this thing, so that's kind of annoying, but... Oh, actually, you know what we can do? Here, let's land it on the side. All right, this is a weird maneuver, but we gotta try it. This is like the only way I can see us connecting this ship. Oh, it's getting stuck. It can almost connect, but not quite. Dang. Unfortunately, I don't think we have any other connection points that we can use for this guy. Okay, one other thing I could do is I could change up some of the bottom structure here so that we have a connector on the bottom. That wouldn't be the worst idea. We do have a centralized block, so I could do something like that. All right, there we go. There's our connection. Let's go ahead and backfill it with some heavy armor right here so that the connection can't be broken. So we'll go ahead and right click these three and we have our connector right there. So we can go ahead and build them up pretty easily. Very nice. And so now we have a little connector right there that's going to allow us to connect anything. I didn't make it look nice or anything. It's just kind of there, but it should be perfect for this ship right here. And hopefully, I mean, the only danger is if something attacks us, it might shoot this ship, but it'll be fine. All right, we'll make sure we're connected. Let's line ourselves up. Press number 8 to lock. Press number 7 and 6 to turn off our thrusters on this thing. We'll even turn off our dampeners just in case. That should load our ship up with ice and get us processing as well. So now we have the ship kind of down there, which is good. And it would make a little bit of sense for me to do something. All right, not bad. Not bad at all. Okay, so we now have a little tiny heavy armor thing right there. All right, now for the fun part. Let's get back on board and start heading over to the Prototech thing. That'll close on its own. It's fine. We have a closing script. Oops, I forgot this was this was vented. My bad. Anyway, let's get over here and de-vent this. So let's go ahead and close that. We should notice if we go into here. There's our siren, by the way. I don't know why it wasn't going off for the other one, but if we go in here, we should see that we have ice on board the ship. Let's see. Ice in the O2H2 generator, ice in these O2H2 generators, and then these ones are starting to fill with ice as well. So that's good, and we should, do we have a seat? We don't have a seat over here, that's fine. Let's go back up to our control station, and I'm gonna check if we, if our hydrogen's going up as well. I can see that we have, yeah, our hydrogen is actually going up. It's not gonna go up very fast, because it's only a little bit of ice, but it is still going up, which is all that matters. All right, let's go over here. Jump drive's charged, right? So first step is going to be, where is it? Oh, it's just right there, actually. So let's turn toward it, and we'll do a blind jump about, I don't know, 600 kilometers, maybe 640 kilometers away. So we'll aim directly toward it. And I think, I have not really used jump drives before that much. I think I used them once when I was going to Mars, but since then I have not really used them. Let me make sure I'm aimed the right way. Yep, I am. Okay, let's go ahead and configure this in the jump drive. We want to go about distance. Oh, shoot, I can't go nearly as far as I thought I could. We can go 300 kilometers. So we're gonna have to do multiple jumps then, which is fun. But I guess let's start our first jump. So let's go down here. Make sure everything is tied down real quick. Just do a quick verify. Yep, you're connected. You're connected. And you should be connected, right? Yeah, you're connected as well. Perfect. Let's get back up here and we should be ready. 300 kilometers. Let's go. 3, 2, 1, jump us. Blind jump destination. Yep. Yep. Okay. You know what? Maybe our weight's actually changing how far we can go, but let's go. We're gonna stay seated, hit this jump button. I'll go ahead and go. Oh, good Lord. Am I jumping the wrong direction because I sat in this seat? Oh no. All right, slight problem. I did not realize the seat that you're sitting in determines which direction you jump, but now it actually makes sense. All right, let's, you know what? It's fine. We're just gonna turn this way. We're gonna make sure our jump drive is charging. Should be charged in 7 minutes. Okay, it's okay. This is not a big problem. All right, we'll spam this button until we're ready. Actually, what I'll do is I'll start my thrusters and we'll get ourselves going at a decent speed before we jump so that we can cut a little bit of this distance down because we can only jump 300 kilometers. So if we get a little bit closer, it'll be good. So let's get ourselves up to a decent speed of maybe 100 and just kind of sit there. Hopefully there's nothing in our way. All right, there we go. There's our speed. We're going past some major rocks, by the way. We were very close to a couple of them, but let's get ourselves going and see if we can cut down a little bit of this distance before our jump drive finishes jumping. What is trying to fire? Something is trying to fire. I think one of our ships is trying to stop us from going because we are slowing down very slightly. All right, which one of you has thrusters on? Ah, that would be the one. Okay, let's get down there real quick and fix that. Come on, recaffeinator. All right, thrusters off. I mean, dampeners off, it's fine. All right, now we're sitting at a nice 105 meters per second. We're not really slowing down, so that's good. That means we're cutting down a little bit of this distance as our jump drive fills up. Let's go in the disco room and hang out while everything fixes. All right, our jump drive should be good by now, so let's head back into our control room and get this thing going. So turn this off right there. Let's go up to here, check our jump drive. Snowstorm jump drive is fully charged in 0 seconds. Perfect. All right, let's go ahead and jump. We're gonna blind jump straight ahead, and we should go in the right direction this time now that I'm sitting in the right seat. Okay, perfect, perfect, perfect. Seated crew, operational, cool, cool, cool. Yes, 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 go. Jump us. In the right direction, please. 3, 2, 1, got a blast! There we are. Okay, we're getting closer. We're still going 100 meters per second, which is fine. Actually, let's speed us up a little bit so that we get a little bit closer. And we'll do one more jump toward that direction. We'll go 130, that's fine. We'll do one more jump in that direction and that should get us close enough that, but the distance that we travel while it's recharging, we should be, you know, relatively close. All right, I guess we just sit around again for another 7 minutes. I mean, it is nice. We're not really using any fuel doing this because we're just sitting here with our dampeners off at a nice travel speed. Are any of our thrusters still firing? I still hear like a thruster that sounds like it's going. I think there's only these 3 ships, right? It's that one, that... You know what? Actually, while we're here, let's just go ahead and repair the barista because the barista took some damage in that little kerfuffle that we had earlier. Okay, so the barista needs another welder, so we need to put another welder on this thing, and we also need another headlight, it looks like, but other than that, it should be good. So let's grab the stuff for a welder real quick. Okay, I should have the components for that, so we'll throw that on right here. Welder, perfect. And let's also get a spotlight as well. So spotlight, throw that guy right there. Let's grab all the stuff for that as well. All right, there's the spotlight, so I think everything else should be good. So I want to check to see if there's any more issues on this thing. So let's check the back here. No, it looks pretty good. Anything on this side? I think we had this on purpose, so everything else should be good, unless I'm missing something obvious. But I think we have the barista back, right? No, we're missing one thing on the bottom. That's the O2 H2 generator, but we should be good unless we want to build up another O2 H2 generator. But while we're in flight, I don't think I want to do that. I think we're just going to let it be here. So, okay, nice. We're looking good. Let's see if our thing is recharged now. So let's go back up there and see if we can do another jump. How far are we to the signal, by the way? Looks like 322. So if we do another jump, we'll only be 22 out, which is pretty good. Not bad. Okay. Alrighty, jump drive. How are you looking? Jump drive is looking fully recharged in 30 seconds. Okay, so we're actually going to be pretty darn close when we jump next. I'm going to make sure our printer's going. We're going to run our start script. I don't know how it is. If only we had the ability to have cameras assigned to things like this. I'd have a camera display right here showing me how the printers are doing, just showing me how the drones are. But our jump drive should be good now, so let's go ahead and hit the button. We're gonna go ahead and jump 299, make sure that's good. Yep, that's good. We'll be 8 kilometers out. So let's hit the yes button. I'm gonna slow down just a little bit as well as we go. 4, 3, 2, 1, send it. Alrighty, we're still 12 kilometers out, so I'm gonna turn on our dampeners and turn ourselves up toward this thing. It looks like we weren't exactly on target, but that's fine. We'll aim up over here, and we'll start heading toward this. Dampeners on to slow us down. Oh, there we go. We have a FACTORUM Outpost showing up on the signal. Nice. Okay, are we gonna be able to slow down before we barrel straight into this thing? That's the real question. We're trying our darndest, but we'll see. We're getting pretty close. Now, Factorum, I don't know what they have. I know the farthest weapons that shoot in Space Engineers are the railguns, and those shoot up to 2-point-something kilometers. So if we get 2 kilometers away, we're gonna be in trouble. They might shoot at us with railguns. But I don't know. What do we want to do? Do we want to just go straight in with the AMG Snowstorm, or do we want to use the recaffeinator? At the very least, I want to be slower than this so we don't go straight in. Oh, we have an independent contractor up there, the Amazonian. Cool sounding ship. 5 kilometers away. We're going way too fast. Yeah, we're going way too fast. Oh man, we don't have enough thrusters for this thing. Okay, real quick, I'm gonna turn myself up. Oops, not that direction. I'm gonna turn myself up over here so that we can slow down with our big thrusters. Because we have giant thrusters on one side of the ship here that are gonna slow us down. Now, I'm also exposing my weaker side in the direction that is the enemy base, so that's risky. But you know what? You do what you gotta do. And then let's aim toward this thing again. Now, our optimal side is gonna be the top side of our ship, so that's where we're gonna try to make sure that we're facing. So the front side of our ship is actually the best. So up here, if the enemy's up here, that's the best case scenario because we have all of our weapons and we also have the weapons on the bottom. So that's what we want to do. All right, we're gonna head in with the AMG Snowstorm, I think. And if things get really hairy, we'll just dip out of there and we'll use the recaffeinator to go in and kind of snipe things. So let's get ourselves going at a nice speed of 20 kilometers per second, something like that, as we move in. We'll make sure that as we get close, we'll also trigger our drones as well, because they are going to be able to help out. In fact, as we're going, let's give ourselves a little bit more speed, actually. 27's fine. As we're going, I do want to check on our drones. So we're going to keep an eye on how close that thing is. As it gets within 2 kilometers, we're going to have to be all hands on deck. But for now, at least, let's make sure our drones are ready to launch. And they are. It looks like they're looking good. Perfect. Yep, looking good. Okay, we're gonna launch them after the shots get fired, I think, because if we launch them before, I don't want to risk them kind of not knowing what to do. So let's get back up to our control station, and oh, I'm kind of nervous. FACTORUM Outpost. So we're hopefully gonna destroy everything that's on the outer side, and hopefully they don't have railguns that they just engage us with, because that would be kind of crazy. You know what? They're not shooting at us yet, so what I want to do here is get inside my artillery turret, because I want to see what we're dealing with here real quick. So let's go ahead and control that. Aim us down toward this guy. Oops, we're aiming the wrong way already. Let's aim us toward this guy and just see what we're dealing with. Okay, it's on the other side of the planet, so that's actually kind of good for us. So there's something right there, but it looks like the entire outpost is on the other side. So we should be able to get rather close then. 800 kilometers is where everything changes. Or 800 meters. There we are. If anything's going to engage us, it's going to engage us now. We're not being engaged. Okay. If they're going to let us get closer, we'll get closer. I mean, we're on the far side of the planet, so this ship could serve as a really good position for rearming if we need to. And we might just go ahead and take out the recaffeinator. I think that might be the better idea. Okay, let's go ahead and stop right here. I think 250 meters is a decent place to chill. Actually, maybe I'll get myself tucked into this nice area, because I think it's on the upper side of this asteroid, meaning it can't shoot at us. But if anything comes over on this side, we have basically a gunship ready to fire. So we'll get ourselves tucked right here. Weapons aimed at that thing. And let's get in there with the recaffeinator. Let's go to this. Let's go ahead and open that. While we're opening that, I want to make sure that I have some weapons on me. We'll grab a Pro 1 with 3 rockets, and we'll go ahead and grab an MR30E with 5 MR30E ammo. Okay, I think our oxygen's full, so it can't actually open properly, but what I have is an emergency thing that actually skips the process. So if I hit the emergency one, it'll just open. Okay, number 9, make sure weapon is loaded. It is, perfect. All right, let's get in the recaffeinator, make sure that is loaded. All right, we're ready to go. Let's press number 8 and let's head out of here. Okay, so I'm a little nervous about this battle, but I have been told that these things are a little bit scary, but we can at least use this to check on what we're gonna be in for. So is that a weapon platform? No, it doesn't look like it. So far, I'm not seeing any weapons. That just looks like a kind of a chill platform. I think we're gonna come around from this side then. Oh, okay, so that's an entrance area. Ah, that is an entrance area. Okay, we possibly have a target there, but let's go ahead and park this thing right here, and maybe we'll go in on foot. We'll turn on our autocannon turret so that it's ready in case it needs to be, if something attacks us, and let's get in here. So we're going in on foot, which means we possibly could die here. Let's make sure our light's on. It is. We just can't see anything from the smoke in here. That's kind of crazy. That's a cool effect, actually. Okay, well, I guess we're gonna have to break this open. Oh, okay. It broke open a lot faster than I thought it would. Let's get in here. We have a warhead right there. Let's see what else. Was that FACTORUM warship? Hang on now. Oh shoot, we're engaging something. Let's get back onto the ship. I did not think that. Okay, that's not good. That's not good. Oh, we're getting a lot of lag. We need to get to the cockpit ASAP. Oh no. We're taking a lot of damage already. Where did that thing come from? Oh, this isn't good. Get over here. We're gonna hit the button to launch these guys. Staggered launch. And start turning to our advantageous angle here. Turn ourselves around. It just so happened that it attacked at our worst angle. But let's keep turning ourselves around until we're kind of facing it at a more advantageous area. Those things are launching. Okay, they're launched. I'll let this keep firing. Those things should engage, and we're gonna keep ourselves targeted at a better angle. Actually, I'm gonna move a little bit as well. Yeah, we took a lot of damage to our back, but if we can kill this warship, that's gonna be good. Yes, it's firing at our other stuff. Good. Let's go ahead and right-click on this so we can lock onto it. There we go. We should be locking onto it. I don't know why our stuff... Oh, because it's out of range. That's why. All right, well, you know what? Let's keep it out of range. Let's go get in the recaffeinator, because I think we can go mess with it with that while it's kind of focused on other stuff. How do we get out of this ship? Let's use the emergency exit. Okay, target lock. Let's get over there, and we're gonna do as much damage as we can to any weapons that we find. Okay, where are the weapons? Weapons on the front. Okay. Let's start engaging. We're just gonna light this thing up. It's firing at our smaller ships, which is fine. That's what we want. We're just gonna keep shooting at this thing. We got a big weapon right there. So if I can hit that, that's gonna be... Oh! That's a big hit. Oh, shoot. They destroyed that. That's not good. Ah! Okay, the big ship is engaging again. Let's get back up here. I think our recaffeinator might be lost. We might be able to recover it if we can take out this ship. We've got more little drones going. Actually, let's make sure they're still building. Make sure those are going, and if those build again, we can launch more. We're gonna move toward this. Yeah, the recaffeinator is still chilling there. I don't think it's shooting at it because it's got more targets to worry about than just this. Okay, we're getting pretty close. I need to make sure that my my weapons stay built up. So let's use our emergency exit to get out there. I don't actually have any tools. That's a problem. But we could potentially get out to the recaffeinator here and grab them again while that thing is distracted. Our little ships are still engaging. Oh man, yeah, it's destroying the recaffeinator. Luckily we have that thing blueprinted. Oh, I need a faster way to grab all this stuff, please. Okay, one thing. Ah! All right, let's go ahead and launch another set of drones to fight this thing. The ship is like endless. This thing is crazy. A FACTORUM warship. I did not know one of these things would spawn. That's insane. Okay, we've got more drones coming out. See, what I'm thinking is I could get my body and then kind of try and sneak in there. That wouldn't be the worst idea. If I could get in there with a Pro 1, I could maybe do some damage. Where's my body stuff? My body stuff's back there, so I could potentially get to it. My ship is pretty much auto-firing, so we'll let it do that. I just hope we don't run out of ammo. Body location's back here. Yeah, it most definitely got launched into oblivion. It's fine. Holy crap, it's got a railgun. Okay, you know what? We're engaging it with the Pro 1. Let's try and blow holes into it if we can, because this is the only way I think we can do anything to this thing. I mean, we destroyed some stuff at least. Okay, let's try and get behind it maybe. And do as much damage to it with the Pro 1 as we can. Oh, it's turning to us. Oh, it does not like the fact that we're... Oh my god! It does not like the fact that we're trying to get on board. Luckily, if it's aiming at us, it's not aiming at our ship, which is good. Okay, if we can get close to it. Let's try and get close. We do have the Pro 1, which is really good. Oh man, okay. Okay, this is good. Ah! Okay, we have more. Let's make sure we're printing more drones as well. Always be printing. The drones are what's keeping us alive for sure. Okay, we're getting a little bit closer. I'm gonna go ahead and launch more drones. So let's hit a staggered launch. Hopefully they're printed by now. We have our normal machine guns firing now. So our machine guns have not been firing up until now, but they are now firing. Let me grab turret and make sure that all my turrets are fighting the for weapons. Oh, I don't know if I can actually. Okay, we have those firing, those launching. Good. Assault cannon turrets. I want you guys all to aim at weapons if possible. Default targeting, aim for weapons. And machine gun turrets. Oh, we're taking hits there. Machine gun turrets, it's instead of the Gatling, or instead of that turret, I want you guys all to fire at weapons as well. Make sure we're taking out their weapons if we can. We're gonna have to do some major repairs after this. But luckily, I haven't seen a railgun shot in a long time. So that's good. Again, make sure we're printing. Okay, I'm gonna try another attempt to get my body. It's over yonder. Our ship's, again, auto-firing. It's fine, we'll just let it keep firing. I think we're winning, I'm not sure. But I feel like we're doing decently. All right, we try again. Let's grab our Pro 1, make sure we have that out. And let's see, it is still firing, so it's got stuff on it for sure. But it's possible that now that a couple more weapons are gone, I might be able to get in there and do something. That's the hope, at least. It's that over there. The recaffeinator still lives, sort of. Yep, it's firing at other stuff. But I feel like it targets me because it knows that I'm the most dangerous thing to it if I get on board. If I can get in there. No, let's just launch a freaking Pro 1 right into the side of it. Okay, let's get in right there, right there, right there. Yes! Okay, this is what I want. Okay, let's get this thing out. We're on board. I'm just gonna freaking destroy whatever I can. Let's get rid of a lot of this stuff. Okay, we have stuff on board. Oh. Oh shoot, I didn't even notice that. All right, let's get closer. We can get in through the front. That's what we know. All right, that turret is right over there. If we can just get to it, then we can... All right, there's that turret. That should be gone now. Our body location's right here. So let's throw a bunch of this stuff down. We might have won the battle because I don't think it's firing anymore. What I would like to do is make sure that our ship is in a good state. Okay, this ship, uh-oh. It's still got some sort of AI block. I need to find whatever AI block that is and kill it. All right, we gotta keep an eye out for any potential machine guns. I think we should be good. Cargo bay breach, unable to pressurize. Okay, that's fine. We probably did that. They have some dead engineers lying around. I mean, I'm sure the lore here is pretty cool, and I want to explore it. The only problem is I'm afraid to not, like, it's gonna murder me. That's the problem. I need to find the AI blocks and shut those off, because if I can do that, then we can pretty much, it'll pretty much be neutered, which is what we want. It's probably a turret in here. That's his jump drive. Ooh, is that a Prototech? Yeah, we got a Prototech gyro in here. It's not even damaged. Oh, that's awesome. That's our first Prototech block that we found. Another Prototech gyro. There's 2 Prototech gyros on this thing. What do we have in here? We've got some zone chips. We got some detector components, some really good stuff. The only claim the grid. You must have... Let's see. Claiming this grid will transfer its PCU, prevent it from spawning. Did I claim it? Is everything mine now? I've never actually used that claiming thing, so I don't really know how it works. Access denied. So it didn't really claim it to me, did it? Yeah, so what I want is to turn these blocks off, but I need to find where they are. Ooh, Prototech capacitor. Okay, that's kind of cool. Okay, the problem is we're slowly flying away. What are you? Large ion thruster. Yeah, we're slowly flying away, and I can't control this thing. Maybe if I put a seat down, that would work. Ah, the AI defensive combat. This is what I'm looking for. AI flight move. Get out of here. AI basic task. Get out of here. All right, so now I should be able to control this ship from the from the helm. Let's go up here. We have a helm that we built somewhere up here. Was it over here? Yes. Yes, okay. Now I can control this ship from the helm. Perfect. All right, I want to fly back to the recaffeinator, which is where all my other stuff is, including the AMG Snowstorm. It took me like 20 minutes to find out how to control this thing, I swear. This is insane. Okay, let's fly back over to the recaffeinator. We have control of this ship now. This is good. We can now salvage this and use this to help us. So let's head toward the... Well, we're actually going to head toward the unidentified signal, because that's closer to where the AMG Snowstorm is. The recaffeinator is probably drifting a little bit. It took me way too long. This was a battle. Oh my gosh. Hopefully when I step inside the unidentified signal, it doesn't spawn another one of these guys. That would be kind of crazy. So I'm going to give us some speed going that way, but I do want to try and run around and fix some of the thrusters as well, because otherwise we're going to have a little bit of trouble moving around. So let's see if we can. I don't know if we have thruster components. That'd be the problem, but let's see. So thrusters, what do we have? I think our stopping thrusters are probably broken. Definitely some side thrust. Oh, yeah, actually, hang on. How are you doing? You need thruster components. Ooh, I probably won't find a lot of thruster components, will I? We got a couple there. We have a warhead. I wonder if those are meant to help you destroy this thing. Make it a little easier. Oh, I see the AMG Snowstorm right there drifting around in space. It's still where we left it, parked. That's good. All right, we're slowly getting closer and closer, but it's really tough navigating this thing. It's only got thrusters on the top and the back, I think. So it's a little tough to get this thing positioned. But as long as we keep getting closer and closer, we should be good. I think I'm gonna park this thing at the enemy base. And what we're probably gonna end up doing is we're gonna explore this base, and then we're going to repair the AMG Snowstorm with the stuff from this ship. There should be enough on this ship to repair the AMG Snowstorm. I'm hoping. I did find some ammo in some of the cargo containers on this thing, so that's a good sign. Okay, let's get a little closer here. All right, the ship is very, very slightly moving, but it's probably the best we can do. So let's go ahead and leave the ship right here, and let's go and grab the AMG Snowstorm, which is somewhere else. Okay, AMG Snowstorm. Over there, maybe? Yes, Snowstorm. We're gonna bring the Snowstorm closer over here. We'll have both ships next to each other, and we'll probably do some repairs, because the Snowstorm has seen better days. Yeah, definitely, we're missing an entire thruster right there. We got a lot of hits on the bottom of the ship. This, oddly enough, didn't take very many hits, and it doesn't look like it's that bad. We're missing a little bit of armor, and a lot of our thrusters got shot, but other than that, I mean, let's see, what was right here? Something was there. Oh, a thruster was there. Yeah, it's not the worst I've ever seen. I know we took a couple hits as well on the sides and over here, but yeah, we're actually looking pretty good. At one point, I thought our entire artillery thruster got taken out, but no, it hasn't even taken any damage. This guy neither has taken any damage. I thought I saw some shots ricocheting off of these, but I think... Ow. Okay, that was lag. I think, well, I don't know. I don't know what happened. These didn't take any damage. This did take some damage, but I think it was somehow shooting itself. I don't know. Oh, we're missing a window here as well. So honestly, all in all, the AMG Snowstorm did come out of this a lot better than I thought it would. It was getting hammered quite a bit, and it's not taking as much damage as I thought it did. Okay, let's move the ship over to the area over there where we can repair it using the materials from the other ship. Okay, I will say I was not expecting to be attacked by an enemy ship. I thought it'd be a base and that would be it, but it seems like once we walked inside the base, we triggered some sort of sensor which spawned that ship. So we're gonna have to be a lot more careful when we go to future Prototech sites like that. We also have to be a little careful because we might actually be missing our forward-facing thrusters. No, we're not. Actually, I think our forward-facing thrusters might be in a pretty good location, because they weren't taken out by that. Okay, let's move a little closer to our target over here. By the way, could you imagine if I just flew to fight one of these things with just the recaffeinator and that giant ship spawned? I would have to hide out inside the base the entire time. That would be crazy. Okay, We're pretty much where we want to be. I don't want to get too much closer to the asteroid, so we can chill right here with this ship. And I'm gonna go see if I can grab the recaffeinator. I don't know if it's gonna be possible. Actually, I do know we need a cockpit amount of stuff. So let me go over here where we have a container, and I'm gonna grab a cockpit. All right, let's go see if we can reclaim the recaffeinator. It's over there. So it's drifting. It's 19 kilometers away, but hopefully the base that we're at doesn't despawn. If it's too damaged, we might leave it and we'll build another recaffeinator. But if not, I'm hoping that we can actually salvage it. By the way, we're really far from that stuff now, aren't we? I mean, it would be a little poetic if the recaffeinator went the same way as the decaffeinator, lost in space. Zoom. All right, recaffeinator. What can I do for you? Let's go ahead and lock onto it because it is drifting at a speed of 8 meters per second. It's lost some of its bits, but yeah, I can build that up, which means can I now... What does it have in terms of... Okay, it's got thrusters on the bottom. So what we're gonna have to do is we're gonna have to aim it like this, which is a little weird, but yeah, that's kind of what we have to do. All right, we're pretty much there. We're kind of near these guys, so we need to actually... Oh, no, stop. Thrust, turret? Please, no. Toggle off. Okay, so we're gonna get this guy a little bit closer to our ships, and then we'll stop it. So let's, again, go up just a little bit. Ooh, we're coming in a little hot. We don't want to crash into these guys. We only have thrusters in 2 directions, so we'll slow ourselves down here. All right, we're moving as... Okay, we stopped moving. Nice. All right, let's heal real quick, and then we'll move in to check out what's inside the FACTORUM base there. So let's go down here. Some of our stuff got damaged over here. It's fine. I think this stuff is still pressurized. We'll have to be careful, but did this stuff get damaged? I think... No, it's the stuff under here that got damaged, so I can't actually heal. I do also want to refill this thing in my oxygen tank, and we should be good to go. All right, so we have this as our weapon, and we also have a Pro 1 that we can use if we need to. So let's head out the main door, which might be easier to head out this way. All right, FACTORUM thing. If you spawn another ship, so help me God, I will be angry. That's about that. Okay. Oh. Wait, is this the same door I went in last time? No, I don't think this is the same door. I don't think this is destroyed from me. Oh, blocks will despawn, so I will need to get through here pretty quickly or claim everything, which I can do by removing this real quick. Let's hack that. And I think I can claim this stuff. So yeah, that just means it won't despawn. It doesn't mean everything belongs to me now, but it means it won't despawn. Okay, so we have bulletproof glass, superconductor, steel plate, not bad, okay. Let's keep going, hopefully with our weapon out. We need to be careful, there could be turrets in here. It is possible. You know, I do wonder if something shot through this stuff, or if this is what it usually looks like. Let's see, okay, unclaimed blocks. Yeah, it's probably something shot through this stuff and messed with it. Let's go ahead and break through here. This is one of the sides. Make sure there's no turrets up here because this looks like a perfect place to stick a turret and mess me up. Oh, it did have a turret here. Ah, so I'm thinking what probably happened is the AMG Snowstorm probably just immediately started opening up fire on this thing because it had turrets. And I bet you there were some interior turrets here and they got shot. Okay, that's fine. Well, maybe if they didn't spawn a giant warship on me, they wouldn't have gotten shot. That's all I'm saying. Okay, we'll move through here. Again, blocks will despawn in a little bit. Gotta back up. No gravity gen in this thing. Any turrets waiting to shoot me. We have a dead engineer right here. Okay. Let's move through here, see if there's anything. We do have a little bit of a cave here with a... Ooh, wait. Is that what's in... That's actually really funny because the thing that's in the armory lockers is almost exactly what I have on my inventory. I was very confused for a second. It's got an MRE rifle, or MR30E rifle, which I have. It's got the ammo, which I have. It's got the Pro 1, which I have. It's got the rockets, which I have the exact number of. That's so funny. Yeah, this is a cool base. We're gonna have to check out another one that hopefully doesn't spawn a giant warship to try and mess us up. Because I want to explore the base before it gets shot at by me. I guess what probably would have happened if we only brought the recaffeinator to one of these things is we probably would have just explored it while the warship was outside, and then we probably would have tried to escape without being shot at. That probably would have ended up happening. Okay, so the ultimate prize here in this case is, oh, we have a Parallax Pioneer, is going to be the warship, the stuff that was on the warship, because it doesn't look like there's any Factorum or Prototech stuff in this base. Either it's been shot or it never existed in the first place. It looks like the Factorum Prototech stuff is going to be what was on the warship of storage shelves and stuff. So I will try and harvest as much of this stuff as I possibly can as well. I guess we can check this stuff. Oh, there was actually more. Hang on. I haven't explored the full thing. So this is a second. No, this is the main thing I've already explored, but I haven't explored this. It looks like there's another little bit of area over here. Okay, so there is this area, but there's not much to this, unless we can go through this. I don't think we can, though. Okay, I think we probably have explored everything then in that case. Very nice base. I think it probably would have been cooler if we were able to explore it before the snowstorm blew it to pieces. But yeah, okay. Very nice. Let's work on getting some of this stuff repaired. I don't think it'll be too difficult because, again, the snowstorm didn't sustain super heavy damages. It's really just these thrusters, a couple of armor blocks, a weapon was there. One of our custom turrets got knocked out. Other than that, though, it's looking like it's pretty much okay. Yeah, some stuff in here did get knocked out. But we'll just have to spend a little bit of time working on this. Shouldn't be too bad. And to be fair, this is what I get for transferring everything into heavy armor. Light armor instead of heavy. All right, I guess we'll start off gutting a lot of this stuff and turning the components into here, and then we'll come in here with the barista and collect everything and bring it to the ship. I think that wouldn't be a bad idea. So this, for instance, has a lot of really good components: gravity components, reactor components, thruster components. This is a good one. It's gonna take a couple trips to grab everything though, because it's all very heavy stuff. But yeah, it's very good stuff. I'm gonna put all my weapons and ammo in there. Take back that. So I think what's going to end up happening is probably next episode we're going to go after another one of these things, and hopefully it's a different one. Hopefully it doesn't spawn a giant warship to battle, because I think I've gotten my fill of giant warship battles. I honestly didn't think we would end up having a giant warship battle in this series, but I got surprised. But yeah, hopefully it's like a base with or that we can explore maybe by person, or maybe all of them spawn giant warships. I really don't know. Like I said, I didn't know what to expect when I was going into this. I didn't expect, for sure, a giant warship to come attack us. It's actually a very nice base. I like how they're doing these round blocks. They look cool. And we did end up getting the Prototech thrust, not the Prototech thrusters, but the Prototech, 2 Prototech gyros, which in order to get onto our ship, we're gonna have to actually steal them with the barista and then place them in the position on the ship. So we'll have to find a good position that's kind of protected to put those. But once we have those, the ship should turn way faster because the Prototech gyros are really darn good. I was kind of hoping we'd get a Prototech jump drive, to be honest, because a jump drive would have really let us go after another Prototech place pretty easily. But it's fine. You know, a Prototech block is a Prototech block. And we're bringing this ship into the next series, technically. So any Prototech block we get is going to be really powerful. We don't want to have all of them, otherwise this ship would be insanely powered. Energy. Oh shoot, we're out of energy. That's bad. That's bad. That's bad. I need to find something. Let's see. What can I find? This. No, I don't know how to navigate that ship. Where's my other ships? There they are. Perfect. Ah, this is what I need. I could just sit in the cockpit of this, grab some energy. Okay, wait, I had power kits on me. What am I doing? Let's just use a power kit when that happens. Okay, I wonder if this has any ammo for us. This is assault cannon turret. Actually, I bet you this is probably what ended up shooting the thrusters off the AMG Snowstorm, the back thrusters, because the back was never facing the enemy in this case. So I bet you we had a little bit of a battle in the back that I didn't even know about until now. That's kind of funny. So the AMG Snowstorm was being shot at in the back by this guy, and maybe some more turrets. I don't know if there were more turrets, but definitely we were kind of facing down an assault cannon turret that I didn't know about. All right, I've salvaged a good portion of this, and this is what we've gotten from it. So 2,500 construction components, 5,700 steel plates, pretty good. Some bulletproof glass, you know, girders, you know, various things. How much ammo did we get actually? What is in here? Yeah, so 14 assault cannon shells. I don't think there are any more. I'll check to see if there are any more containers. I know there are some more on the larger ship, but I don't think there are any more on here. I think we've gotten pretty much everything from this base that we can, unless we go and grind more stuff, but I think I'm fine with what we have there. What I want to do is start repairing our ship over here. So what does this stuff require? Let's look at a large one of these that's broken. What do you need? So you need a lot of steel plates, construction components, metal grids, large steel tubes, and that's it. What I think I'll do is I'll go into my G menu here, remove that. Let's get a hydrogen thruster. We'll toss that on there and we'll control click that. Oh, was that a small grid one? No. We want a large grid one. Throw that on there. Perfect. Okay. All right, so control, withdraw. That should have gotten 10 times everything we need for one of those guys. All right, this ship is full, so you know what? Let's just go out and do what we can with what we've got. So we should be able to get at least a couple of these welded up. And then we'll come back for the small thrusters. So the large ones, let's see. We should be able to get this one done. So we'll weld it up. And let's see about that. Yep, okay, so that one's done. We'll get this one placed and welded as well. So let's make sure I've got some steel plates on me. There we go, there is our thruster. Okay, there's another one welded up. Let's see, we need to get some heavy armor blocks in here as well, but we'll get those. And this one should go up pretty quickly as well, nice. And then we've got 2 more in the backpack. Let's try these. These are the ones that the base probably messed with and shot. Nice, there's one, and we'll get the other one as well. I mean, it was nice of them. They were mainly targeting my thrusters, it seemed like. They weren't targeting my weapons that much. So I do appreciate that. Let's see, is this able to build this up? Yep, looks like it. Nice. All right, we've got all of our large thrusters back up and running pretty painlessly. Okay, let's go back in here, grab a bunch of stuff for small thrusters, and we'll continue. Actually, do we still have anything for small thrusters? Let's do this, hide empty. Yeah, we have a couple. We might be able to weld up a couple of these broken ones here before we go back in. Nice. I will weld up anything that's broken along the side. Okay, we're actually able to repair a lot more of these than I thought we would. We're still missing some components, but that's okay. What are we missing, I wonder? We're missing the large steel tubes. Okay, that's fine. So what I'm gonna do then is I'm gonna grab one of these that's not even repaired at all. So let's grab this guy. Put it on my build planner, and then we're gonna go back and put in 20 times that stuff, basically. Okay, I think I have enough for the rest of the stuff, so let's go ahead and do this. Nice, there's all those built up. We also lost a couple blocks over here. These are all, let's see, yeah, we lost some stuff. I think this is a railgun shot right here. This is what that looks like. So let me grab a couple of steel plates. I'm gonna put in these normal blocks first. But at least now we know we're a little susceptible to railgun fire. But was I ever doubting that? Not really. All right, anything that's been destroyed completely is going to become heavy armor. Okay, we've got all the stuff to repair this stuff, luckily. And all of this was previously light armor, I'm pretty sure. So replacing it with heavy armor is going to be good. And I probably shouldn't have replaced so much of the hull with light armor that I did, but it's probably fine. We did handle that ship pretty well. And the drones actually, can I say the drones came in clutch? They were doing a lot of good work, mostly with distraction tactics. They did very, very well. And here we go. This should be this area fixed for pressurization. So let's do a real quick check to see if the pressurization's working fine. It is. Nice. That's what we wanted to see. Now we have to break pressurization for a second because we have to come back in here to mess with this stuff. So let's remove these temporarily. I think a railgun shot got through here. Let's get this built up. So right click that, grab all the materials from it, or for it. And then what was here? Probably a 3-way one would fit there. Okay, I'm thinking of adding a new design element to the front of the ship. I don't know. All heavy armor right here would be good. It would give us some more defense toward the direct front, and then having this beam here would be kind of interesting. I don't know. It's an interesting idea, I think. All right, I don't know. What do you guys think? It could catch some shells. That's the nice thing. It could catch some bullets. So that would be a good thing for it. And it could definitely help if we throw some armor on the front, like right there. I think that could help it absorb some shots. Okay, repairs are coming along. I've got this wonky thing still here, so I don't know. It's a thing. It is indeed a thing. Okay, we ran out of steel plates, I'm pretty sure, but we'll get those ones by hand. Let's put the barista back because I think most of our welding job is done. And I guess as a reward, let's fix up the O2H2 generator that was on the bottom of the barista right here. It blew up last time we were using it. And perfect. Okay, barista has the O2H2 generator back online. Okay, actually one more thing for the barista to do. Let's find our recaffeinator right here. There we go. Okay, we've locked onto this ship right here. So let's go ahead and bring it over to our other ship. And let's see if we can actually fit through the gate with both of the ships. If we can actually put it in here. And that wouldn't be the worst idea. We can even lock it into its spot. You know what? I think it's fine right there. Let's just park it right there for a second. We'll do some repairs on it, and then we'll come back for the rest of the stuff. There we go. Barista is locked down. So this guy right here needs a little bit of repairs to get this stuff back up and running. These thrusters right here especially, they're broken right now. And I think it's because we're missing some blocks in there. So one thing I could do actually is I could go into the barista and then just grab a bunch of basically everything. So a bunch of those, a bunch of these. Basically just like that, grab a bunch of every single item that I possibly can. And then I can just go and try and weld this guy up. And hopefully I should be able to get it. So we'll just get in a nice position over here and just start welding. And then anything that can be welded will be welded. All right, not bad. We've gotten a bunch of it so far. Still missing a couple things down here. But the fact that the recaffeinator survived after being pelted by by those guns for a long, long time surprises me. Like, it's impressive. I wonder if now from this position I can try and get this locked into one of these landing areas. Let's see. I think we should be able to get it. Move it to the left a little bit. Yeah, okay, that should work. So now I want to sit here, or get off that right there, and then just switch lock this. There we go. Okay, now it's connected, so it won't move around. That's good. It's looking like all of our thrusters are back online, so we must have repaired something that was broken in there. Maybe like a tank or something that was in there. Let's get in here, see if we can repair some more stuff even. Yep, we are getting some more stuff that's hidden in there. Okay, so now what I want to do is I want to head over to the FACTORUM ship over here that we fought earlier and see exactly what's on it, because I never really had a good look at it. I was kind of panicking trying to get it all back in one piece, but let's grab one of these cargo containers. Yep, so that one is ours. Yeah, so we do have some actual assault cannon shells in there. That's good. I want to try and deconstruct some of the stuff, because I'm not going to really need much of this. You know, I am a little bit sad that there's no ice on any of this stuff. We can't actually grab any ice. But the FACTORUM ship we're going to end up pretty much almost completely deconstructing here, because we don't want anything that's on it other than the prototech stuff, which we have to grind off basically, but not grind down. And we have to bring them over to our ship. So we could, in theory, salvage this ship and then use it for our own uses, but the series is ending pretty soon, and I don't really know what we're gonna... I mean, if we towed... Like, if we took it with us in tow, I guess we could use this to attack the other facilities. It wouldn't be a bad idea if we repaired it a little bit and then used it, but repairing it would be really tough, actually, so I don't know. This thing... These are... Oh, God Lord, it had artillery turrets, assault cannon turrets... What are you? Another artillery. That's why it did so much damage. It had a lot of artillery turrets. Luckily, though, I think most of these artillery turrets were focused on shooting our smaller ships, which is good. That's what we want. Okay, so we have a large industrial right there. What I could do is I could shrink this ship down significantly, make it a lot smaller, so that we have basically just a little battle area, cutting it off maybe like right here, and then use this section to attack, because this is where most of the guns are, right? So I could destroy all this stuff and then kind of have just a front section. Let's remove these gates right here. I don't need them. And this is my panicked attempt to build something so that I can control the ship. Now, in order to remove all this stuff, it's going to take a very long time, but what we're going to do is we're going to throw some grinders on the barista, because that's probably the easiest way we can do this. So, barista, you are becoming the grindista temporarily. So anything that's kind of up here is fine, because the stuff that the prototech stuff is kind of in the middle of the ship, so we don't need to worry about that. Ooh, we got some Prototech circuitry, some Prototech panels. Oh man, this is good stuff. Okay, this is where the Prototech stuff will be. So I think I can grind it down to... See, if I want to capture it, that's the problem. I don't know. It's access denied, but I think I can grind it down to the hack level, right? Let's see. It'd be very slow once we got past the Prototech panels. Yes, this is below the hack level. Oh, shoot. Okay, I messed it up. Well, we don't have the Prototech machinery or circuitry, so I may have goofed that one, but if we find the Prototech machinery or circuitry, we can actually build that back up. Let's try the other one, because I think I have to hack these before I can do anything with them, right? So let's just be very slow about this. Okay, that should be below the hack level, right? Yes, okay, we did this one fine, so we do have access to this one. Perfect, so that's now ours. Again, we goofed up the other one, but if we have any Prototech machinery or circuitry that we had, we can probably get it back. We do have Prototech circuitry. No, we don't have Prototech machinery. We have Prototech circuitry. So if we find Prototech machinery, we can rebuild that thing. But I think I've learned a harsh lesson that I shouldn't go crazy grinding them down. Or the Prototech stuff. We could technically, like we could place them on the belly of the ship. I think I might end up placing them on the belly of the ship and building a little area down here. Yeah, a little area on the bottom. We could put our gyros bam, like maybe even here. One right there, one right there. And then we defend this area, of course. And then any more things we get, like maybe, I don't remember how big the jump drive is, but we could put the jump drive down here as well. So here, let's do this. Let's put the gyros, put one right there and one right there. And we'll defend them up. And then any other Prototech stuff we might throw in here and stuff like that. Okay. Painful part though is gonna be the merge blocks. So what we have to do for these is we have to get some merge blocks down. So let's get some steel plates. It's not too tricky. It can just be a little annoying. All right, there's a merge block and there is a merge block. Okay, so now we need to actually go get them. So let's bring enough stuff for 2 more merge blocks and we're gonna bring the barista over with us. And the ship is slowly drifting away, but let's get over here. And we'll start with the one that's actually, you know, in a decent shape. So it should be like over here somewhere. Ah, it was over here. Okay, so let's remove our corridor, remove these heavy armor blocks. I don't really care about blocks floating everywhere. That's a thruster, so I might actually want to grind that. But I'm going to do everything by hand over here because I'm a little afraid of grinding down the actual thing like I did on the other one. So I know it's back there, so I can at least grind down this stuff in order to get kind of in the area. We'll grind our way over to it, just being very careful we don't grind too close to it. All right, so what we'll do is we'll just clear out a little bit of this area here. We'll make sure we're locked onto it so it doesn't fly anywhere. And then we'll just grind down around it and it should displace. Okay, so we'll start by getting in here and we have our connector over here. Hopefully we can actually get in there. I might have to turn around if it's not possible, but it looks like we can. So, yep, we are able to get locked onto it. I almost want to be locked onto the other side, but should be fine. Let's grind down around it to disconnect it from the grid. Should be disconnected now. So let's get back in our ship. Back up slowly. We'll go up a little bit so we're out of the area. And then what I want to do, we should have it. Yeah, there we go. We have it. What I want to do is make sure I'm at 0 speed. How do I want to place this? I think I want it to be head down. Well, let's bring it over there and then we'll figure it out. How about that? We don't have the weld pads mod installed, so we are going to have to do this manually. But the way that I want this to be positioned, let me think about this. I want it to be kind of positioned like that. So this facing this way. Okay, kind of like that right there. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna disconnect from it. It's floating a little bit. We'll move out of the way. Very, very carefully. Okay. Now I'm gonna place a block. And then a merge block facing this way. We'll build up the merge block And now comes the fun part. So now we need to go on the other side and connect to it. All right, we're being very careful. It's a delicate operation, a surgical procedure even. Wait till we're connectable. Ready to lock? Perfect. Okay, now we need to slot it into place right there, being careful not to bump anything around. Okay, and the merge block should take hold any second once it's like above it. We shouldn't have to get it too close. I think the merge blocks will just kind of do their thing. Yep, it's merged. Unlock, get out of here. Now, what we can do, these are now merged, which means we can just remove you, remove you, remove you, and you're on. It's on the thing. Ah! So now it's positioned like this, which is fine because I wanted it to be like that. We're going to give it a heavy armor underneath, like that. And we'll do the same thing on the other side once we get that one in position. But yeah, we'll get heavy armor on the underneath and around it. So yeah, it's basically gonna have a little heavy armor shell. And then we'll put all of our prototech stuff in this little area and it'll be good. I might even have a way to like walk around down here. Actually, what I should have done is I should have removed a block. I could, you know what? I could do it again. That would be a better idea. We'll just put back on that merge block because we don't have to move it far, but I think this is gonna be a better solution. All right, we're gonna do it like this instead. We're gonna slot it into the ship a little bit, which I think I might wanna remove the blocks around it before I do that, because otherwise it might be a little sketchy. There we go. I think this is gonna be a better solution because then I don't have to have as big of an area out here. So let's go ahead and slot this back into position. Again, it's not gonna be tricky. We just need to bring it down. And this should do its thing once it's connected. Perfect. Disconnect. And remove everything else. There we go. I like that a lot better. And we'll do the same thing on this one.
Inventory full.
All right, everybody, the LZ is clear, so let's go ahead and, all right, let's go get the other one. All right, we got the yellow marker and green. Perfect. All right, disconnect that. And we should be good. Okay, let it lag for a second. We now have 2 of these things on the ship. Now this one, again, can be repaired at some point. We just need to grab the right components. This one, though, is fully functional, which means we now have a gyro, which I believe is a lot stronger than the other gyros. I don't know how much, but yeah, it's really, really strong. Okay, very nice. So we now have our prototech stuff. We've got our ship back under control. We've explored a prototech base, and we fought a prototech fighter, whatever it was called, a FACTORUM, that's what it is. We fought a FACTORUM freighter, or warship. That was kind of crazy. That was a crazy episode. I think we're gonna end it here though. I'm gonna do a little bit of work off camera. I'm gonna probably extend this just a little bit, making it look a little bit nicer. And then I might deconstruct a little bit more of that ship over there and bring it onto this ship. So by next episode, we should be ready to go. And we'll go and attack another Factorum base at one of these unknown signals. Hopefully one of them spawns a little bit closer because that's pretty far for me to go. But that other ship does have at least half of a jump drive. So I could potentially double up on jump drives on this ship. But you'll see all that next episode. So let's end this one here. Let me know what you guys thought of our first attack of a Factorum base, the battle, everything. And with that, if you liked the video, please hit the like button, put your comments and your suggestions down below in the comments section, and I will see you all in the next episode of Space. That guy's pretty close. Of Space Engineers Survival.